Here comes the train. It's down there beeping. Yeah. I heard you the first time. It's just... Oh, it's a fucking loader. He must beep when he's on a blind corner or something. Now, this Jeep, if I was staying here for more than just one day, I would put the garage on it. But we're only staying here for one day, so I could see already that the shade is, there used to be a band of light right here, and now the shade has moved over, so that's a good. You want to get that Jeep in the shade if you can. It works better that way. But I do have to get a jacket on. But I do have all my clothes too with me, so we're good there. Now see this, we got to get him some water. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I'll brush him a little bit too on this trip. Here we've got our sunblock with us. We got our we've got suntan lotion. We won't use that. That's just gonna get you gooky. There's no shower. We got our oil here for our bikes. Okay, let's continue on. I was gonna try to see if I could take this bike off with these fuel cells here, but it ain't happening because there's a U-lock right here, and this pedal is inside of that U-lock. The next time I set this bike here, I got to put this pedal straight up and down so that that pedal does not go inside of that fucking U-lock. That way I don't have to take these fuel cells off to get this bike off. Not a big deal that I have to do it. I'm just telling you. All the math has been done on these fuel cells, so we will take that into account when we put the bike back on, for sure. These little okay, we want to take off that cable too. That's it. That goes through the tires and stuff like that. Okay, that would be this key right here. Like so. Now we're gonna keep it on this other bike. We're just going to take Jesus Christ, man. We're just going to take this one bike out of the cable. I may use... No, we're just going to leave that. This fucker's coming off. Let's see here. Got everything. the pedal. Oh my God. Son of a bitch. It kind of wedged itself. The pedal, the ride wedged it up against the other bike really, really tight. Wow. The weird things that happen. It's weird. Like I said, when we put that bike on, it has to be, that pedal has to be at least like that when you load this bike on, because you do not want this pedal to go inside of this lock. If it's out here, we can lift the bike straight up without taking the fuel cells off. It's not a deal breaker, gentlemen. I'm just telling you that that's the way we would prefer to do it. Okay, we're just gonna set this old boy right here, just like so. We're in no hurry. Looks like the boy drank all his water. That was one thirsty boy, huh, Bucky? Well, there was still some water left in there, but let's fill it up for him. I got 2 bowls. That's a good thing. I'll have a bowl for his water, which is this one, or food. I'll put his food in this one. I'll put the water in the other one. Now we got some serious wind. Wait till you see these fucking sandwiches, brother. You know what I want to do? I wanted to get the bike off, but I also want to show you this new pump. We're gonna put this fucker to work here in a second, because I want to put some air in these tires. They really don't need air. Because this is just food right here. Here's a spatula that's going to be put inside of those cooking, and it's going to stay in here. This is food. So we're going to stick this old boy right over here. We got some donuts there and shit. Sure enough, man, I bought some donuts, right? I bought some donuts. I said, okay, let's keep them in the refrigerator. So let's keep them in the refrigerator so the icing on the donut doesn't, roll off. Nope, it fucking rolls off. In the refrigerator, room temperature. I don't know how the fuck they do it at donut shops across, big box across the country, how the donut shops do. But they got that secret ingredient in that frosting, and it looks good in the store, and it looks good maybe 12 hours later. But then it just fucking slides right off the donut. How the fuck do they do that? Okay, just for sake of argument, guys, we're gonna just stick this. I do have one U-lock with me, and I can put that U-lock right here to this bike. I meant to take another U-lock, but I forgot. Not a deal breaker. In actuality, you only need one, especially with that cable. I mean, to be honest with you, you really shouldn't. But the cable, it threads through the front tire, which is a relatively easy thing to steal. I mean, I think there's a quick release on this one. Let me see. No, you need an Allen head, but my other bike, but they're not going to take off with that. But my other bike has quick release front tires. So, but this one's, you do need an Allen wrench for it. Now see here, we don't need the canopy, so that won't come off. We may or may not need it at the other stop. There is no shade there, but we can always use the Jeep for shade. You'll go on the side of the Jeep that's in the shade. We'll probably put the Jeep on the garage up for the Jeep too. Okay, we're gonna take out this little old beast. This is for charging the batteries. Oh, this here thing. I hope I didn't lock that up. I didn't. But this will be, we're gonna put the cable through this beast too. I did lock it, you bitch. We're not going anywhere yet, guys. I just got here. I got a ton of shit to do. And the first of which is to eat a nice fucking sandwich. Now see, you're getting this all set up to where you could go to sleep if you wanted to. See, here's another bag of food. Just a loaf of bread and a bag of Cheetos. Let's stick that right there. But see, this green bag is in there. It takes up quite a bit of space. But let me tell you something, guys. You could very easily tie that green bag right there. And for that matter, you could tie another one, although it would block your tail light. No, there's a tail light on your fucking. You have a tail light right here, so you could block it if you want to. So you could put another green bag there. Is there a need for another green bag? It's possible. I mean, that one is very light. You know, you could definitely tie that beast off. You know, put a couple of, I do have 2 extra tie downs. I could tie it down to the wheel there. But what you're trying to do, guys, I'm gonna put this bowl out here for the boy too. See, he's a happy boy now. He can stretch. We may put that green bag there. Like I was telling you, see this stuff here, although this is food, you got to keep the food inside the vehicle. We can keep that. We're here now. What you're trying to do is you're trying to set this baby up. There's spaces up here where we can put a lot of this shit. There's space inside of here where I can put a lot of this shit. So here's the new compressor. And we need this because there's tips in there. So we're going to give this new one a try. We got to try it and see how good it works. Because we do have to either keep it or send it back to Amazon. But man, wait till you see how we got this fucker. We can definitely tie a green bag to there. And to be honest with you, I would not hesitate tying another one. But, you know, with the other bike here, you could do another green bag on top of the bikes too. You know the beauty of all those things? I mean, the other green bag, you might have, you know, whatever's in that space, you might have some of that stuff in it. You know, there's no getting rid of the tank. There's no getting rid of the, you're not going to put these will have to stay here. You know, the batteries for the bike will stay here. But there's room, I know there's room in here. I could probably put a couple batteries in there, but you want access to those batteries, so you're not going to put them in there either. Oh, I think this is one of these things let go. Oh, see, this thing don't fit in there. So this, I've got a fireplace inside of one of these. Let's see here. It's not this one. It's in here. So this spatula goes in with the fireplace because that's, you use it with that fireplace. Anyways, okay, let's take a look at our rocks. CR2, we set these two rocks here. They were right on the edge of the shade. So you can see the shade is moving this way and the shade is moving this way. Here's the other two rocks. Actually, the shade was right in line with this crack on the sidewalk, but these two rocks I set there too. So we're looking good. We'll probably roll the Jeep forward a little bit too. Why they would want no one to go there. Oh, let's see if our mirror's broke. No, we're good. Okay, we're good there. I'm gonna eat. So let me, to sit in that shade is a little bit chilly. Oh, that's right, we were gonna break out our jacket, huh? My bad. Good boy. You got water, you got everything. He's a good boy. He's dad's boy. Here's, I bought my cowboy boots and a pair of my new pants, just in case there's some hot little babes out here, which hardly ever happens. But you gotta be ready for the evening, gentlemen. You gotta be able to dress for the evening sometimes. Come on, guys. Here's one of my compressors. We're just gonna take this out for now. Stick it on the table right there. Here's one of the hydration packs. We do have two of them. We're just gonna take this out of there too. Stick it right here. This is closed, so it's not gonna leak. And we're just gonna take it so it doesn't rub on the ground and stick it through there like that. Now, if we go inside of here,